Hello everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today ay mag-haircut tayo. I'm your barberang Pinay dito sa Athens, Greece. At ang ating model for today ay si Kuya Juman Carino. Shout out Kuya Juman Carino. So why do we need to cut our hair? Para sa mga kalalakihan. Why do men need a haircut? The important reason for getting haircut regularly po is even when you have longer hair is to maintain a nice shape. Finer details of a professional haircut such as keeping the edges tidy, keeping scruffy neck hair at bay, and blending a beard into the side shouldn't be overlooked. So, how often do you need to cut your hair for men? For maintaining a medium length men's haircut with recommended visiting your barber for a haircut every 4 to 6 weeks. The important reason for getting your haircut regularly is even when you have a long hair po is to maintain the shape. So, but what if you want to grow your hair long? Even when you want to grow your hair long, regular haircuts should be considered. While your hair will grow naturally and cutting it might seem counterintuitive at this stage, gradually working toward your desired hairstyle is the best way to achieve the end result. In the early stage, your barber can start to create a shape that will help your hair grow out nicely, so you look presentable during the process of growing it out. Once you've decided on the hairstyle you want to work towards, it's always best to seek expert advice from your barber. This is where you'll need to be frank with your barber about what you want. What to tell your barber if you're growing your hair. After a short consulting with your barber, they will understand your hair texture and know what to expect as your hair grows out. We'd always advise that you take a photo to show your barber what you're trying to achieve. They will then be able to advise on how often you should get it cut during the process. The best products to use throughout the process and make suggestions and tweaks to ensure you feel great rather than unkempt as your hair grows. And how to cut men's hair at home. We have tips and tricks from a professional barber. So, what we need po is choose your weapons carefully. We need a decent pair of clippers. We need a comb, and we need a hair dressing scissors, not a kitchen scissor. So simple is tidy up. The tricks, we can start to wash the hair and let it sit naturally using a hard hair dryer. Do not apply any product until you are happy with the tidy up. You want the hair to fall naturally so that you find the hair line and around the ears. If you have no one trustworthy, I would recommend 2 mirrors so that you can see your progress. The technique with a simple tidy up, it's all about less is more. What you are trying to achieve is the removal of unwanted sprouting hairs and heaviness in the haircut. First, comb your hair to its natural fall. This identifies the hair direction and allows you to have a clear vision of what needs cutting. Using the tips of your scissors, start detailing around the ears, angling the scissors almost parallel to the hair growth. This allows a softer line. Remember to cut small amounts at a time. Hold your ear down flat and cover with your hand while doing this. Always rest and look in the mirror at what you have just cut rather than proceeding too far. You should follow the same motion around the hairline until you have the desired look, using a small clipper to remove any neck hair. Then, to soften the internal shape of the haircut, use a twist cutting technique throughout the top. This is where you twist the hair with your fingers, hold and with the scissors half open. You very carefully fray the hair, similar to how you would fray a rope. Do not overdo it. This technique will create fluid texture and slightly remove length through the top. Next, the short back and sides. The tricks, again, I would recommend washing and drying the hair first. Doing any technique is better on freshly cleaned hair and will help you be more precise. Always remember to start with a higher grade on the clippers than your desired length. Gradually use shorter grades as you get closer to the hairline. Don't attempt a skin fade yourself. They are harder than you think to do properly. The technique, so with the short back and sides, you first want to isolate the top of the hair. We call this a horseshoe or halo section. Wet the top of the hair and make sure it is level on both sides to provide you with structure, and make sure you don't go too short or high, resulting in a dodgy look. Use a clipper grade 2 or 3 settings above the actual length you want, starting at the hairline. Consistently cut the hair in an upward motion, allowing the clipper to remove the hair. Go all the way up to the section line you create through the sides and back. Then use the next number down on the clipper, doing the same motion but stopping around 1.5 inches from the section line to create a blend. Then repeat with a lower grade and allow another 1.5 inch from where you stop with the previous clipper grade number, and so on. With the top, form a horseshoe halo section higher on top of the head and point cut the overhanging length horizontally to blend with the sides. Lastly, comb all the hair on the top vertically and point cut the length to get the result you want. Always comb the fringe slightly backwards towards the crown. There's also a tips for men's hair care that we need to consider. The snazzy haircut of yours is of no use if your hair isn't properly taken care of. Even men's hair needs regular maintenance. Just because you're a man doesn't mean you get lax about hair maintenance. The hair care routine for men is the same as it is for women, with a few variations. With regular hair care, your hairstyle will last longer and look as good as it is meant to. 15 essential hair care tips for men. First, don't overwash your hair. A common mistake committed by every man is that washing hair quite often. Limit washing to twice or thrice a week and always condition your hair with this would ensure the hair health and avoid losing out on essential oil from scalp. Second, dry your hair gently, don't rub it. Wet hair tend to be weaker and vulnerable to damage, so avoid rubbing your hair after washing as it will lead to excessive breakage. Instead, pat dry it to avoid stress on scalp. Third, get rid of that comb over. Your hair might be thinning. Get a haircut that suits the thinning look. Do not under any circumstances do a comb over, please. Woman, run from that. Use an egg conditioner. Egg is loaded with proteins and essentials, minerals like sulfur that your hair secretly craves for. And protect your hair from chlorine. The chlorine is pools can be extremely disastrous for your scalp as it causes your hair to become dry and brittle. Next, use less products on your hair. Using too much of hair gel, hair wax, hairspray, or any other hair product makes your hair look unnatural and heavy. Next, use a clarifying shampoo. Over the period of time, the product that you apply on hair can build up and make your hair look dull and lifeless. Next, wash, don't repeat. Wash, don't repeat. An article, men's hair care should not complete without clearing the myth about using a shampoo twice. Cut down the heat. Another important hair care tips would be avoid exposing your hair too much to heat. 10, trim it. To keep your hair neat and well kept, get a haircut every 4 to 6 weeks. And next, take a cold shower. Cold showers actually blocks the blood capillaries in scalp. Next, stay natural. Keep coloring, perming, straightening, etc. to a minimum, as getting chemicals treatments repeatedly can damage your hair beyond repair. Use the right tools. That is the 13th, and hair is delicate and you must ensure you use the right tools. And 14, avoid tight hats. Tight hats or even tight ponytails can result in traction alopecia, a hair condition that can cause hair loss, sometimes permanently. And last, stay healthy. Your hair health is a reflection of your lifestyle. Hair care for men means you need to eat well, get plenty of exercise, drink water, get enough sleep, and try to stay positive. So, that is our tips for haircut po para sa mga kalalakihan. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope to see you again and stay safe. Have a nice day. God bless everyone. Thank you for